Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, so today we have a bit of a full body workout. These are all things that you've done before. Pretty sure there might be one new thing at the very beginning that's very easy. So don't worry. Um, Today, what I want you to do is I'm going to encourage you to challenge yourself. Since you know these, I think we're at a place where we can start to challenge ourselves a little bit more. And I just want you to see if you can maybe either up the tempo or, put in just that little tiny bit longer. You think, okay, I have to come down from this plank or whatever it may be. I encourage you to, what I like to say is change your set point. So there might be this point at which you're like, okay, this is hard. I'm going to stop. Try to go like 1 or 2 more seconds and see how that feels. And what that does is kind of change where your threshold is from here to here, right? Even if it's just a little bit at a time. And what that's going to do is kind of help you progress further in your strength and your endurance and things like that. And I think this will be a good place to do that, to start working on that, because this workout isn't going to be, it's not like at 100% yet. We're just doing these things that we've already learned. Okay, so give it a try. See what that feels like to you. All right, here we go. We're going to do, you need your band and you need a chair and you need your support surface. All right, so have those things close to you. And we're going to start with a kind of a new warm-up exercise. What I want you to do is have your feet hip width apart. And I want you to imagine there's a big, giant beach ball right behind you. And you are opening up your chest, opening up your arms, imagining you're kind of bending backward gently over that big, giant beach ball behind you. And now it's in front of you, and you're going to round forward and come and bend over the front. And then backward. Nice, big, gentle movements. Take a deep breath in as you bend backward. And then exhale as you come forward. Good. Now we are just going to think about our posture here. So let's do a quick posture check. Toes are in line, feet parallel, slight bend in the knees. Think about that neutral posture, bringing that perineum back on the beam, just a half an inch. And then moving up to your ribs, making sure those are down. See if you can spread your sternum up away from your ribs. It's raining here. I like to imagine this little divot that's in your neck, like you're trying to catch a raindrop in that little divot in your neck. But keep your chin down. We're tucking that chin in, imagining the back of our neck being pulled up to the ceiling. But catching that raindrop helps us to kind of pull that sternum away from our ribs. If you want, you can face your palms forward to open up that chest. Take a deep breath in. We're just going to stay here and breathe for a minute. See where you feel any tension in your body. See if you can fill it with breath, whether that be your belly, just relaxing it, or your Milo just pulled his shirt up and looked at his belly. We're learning about all of our body parts. Your pelvic floor, maybe your back. See if you can do a little 360 breathing. Take a deep breath into your back, into the front of your ribs and your back, all the way around where your diaphragm connects to your rib cage. We're going to practice our brace blink rocket in a minute here. So come on down to all fours now. You can either be in a cat-cow position with your hands on the ground or with your forearms down. You want to come sit with me? And we are going to inhale, see if we can relax everything. Exhale, brace our belly button to our spine, blink our pee holes, and rocket them up to our top of our head. And I want you to try that at your own pace. Hi. Keep going. Have your support surface near. We're going to do dead bugs next. Brace, blink, rocket. Good. Grab your support surface. Put it under your tailbone. Bring those knees up at a 90-degree angle. And we are going to, dude, oh my goodness. Exhale, brace, blink, rocket. You're bringing one leg, your left leg straight. Inhale as you bring it in. Exhale, brace, blink, rocket. Hi. Straighten that other leg. And go ahead and go at your own pace. See if you can lower your legs just a little bit and still get that brace, blink, rocket. Let's challenge ourselves a little. See if we can up the speed a little bit. Good. All right, now we're gonna do circle feet. So and straighten those legs. Remember, we're drawing circles on the ceiling. So exhale, brace, blink, rocket. Circle one direction. So both my feet are going outward. Exhale, brace, blink, rocket. Circle the other direction. Remember, one circle for each foot. Whoop, gotcha. See if you can up the tempo just a little bit. We're going to come into a plank after this. Milo, keep going, keep going. All right, roll over onto your bellies. We're going to go into a plank. Come on up. Exhale, brace, blink, rocket. We're going to see if we can, how long we can stay and find that challenge that's for you. So if that means coming up into a plank and seeing if you can stay up for just 1 or 2 more seconds before you come into a V plank or into all fours. See if you can move your set point just by 1 second or 2 seconds. Challenge yourself a little bit today. Doesn't have to be 100%, right? We're not trying to move mountains here. Little bits at a time. Make sure you have a nice long spine. Good. Come on down. We are going to put on our bands. Oh, thank you. Put on your bands. Stay on the ground. We're going to do clamshells next. We're going to be a little late. It's okay. It's okay, huh? Come on to your side. And we're doing clamshells best as we can. Keep those ribs down. Doing what we can with what we have. Keep going. Another way to challenge yourself is to try one of the other bands whenever you feel ready to do so. That may have a little more resistance. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Oh. Clamshelling on that other side. After this, we're going to stand up with our bands on and do some tiny squats. Remember that sometimes our workouts are imperfect, or we have expectations for them and they're just not met. That's okay. I know. It's okay to be frustrated by that too. And then realize that hopefully you can get to a place where you can try again tomorrow. All right, come on up to standing. Be careful with your band on. We're gonna do tiny, tiny squats. So you're gonna be in that neutral posture, and we're gonna come down just like 10, 12 degrees, and then come back up. And we're thinking about opening those trash compactor walls. Did he fall in the box? Keep going. What are you trying to get? Little tiny squats. I think you put him in the box. We got to get him out. Rescue mission. Trash compactor walls as you come down into those little tiny squats. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. See if you can just relax that pelvic floor, even though you are contracting those glute muscles. Good. All right, now we're going to do TWs. Go ahead and keep the band on. See if you can kind of imagine that twisting of those upper legs, the rotation. And we're going to do TWs. So T and then W. Remember, that's mostly a visualization. I don't want you actually pulling your legs out that way. Just think about that ball and socket joint, the ball kind of rotating outward in the socket. Gently. And see how that kind of activates those glutes at like that low level. We want it at 10%, really just at that really low percentage. And that's just activating those stabilizing muscles that like to work at that really low level. Good. Now we're going to do sad chickens in this position. See if you can activate those glutes while using those shoulder blades. Breathe. Bring those shoulder blades together as you make little circles with your elbows. Remember, they're sad chickens, so their wings are kind of down. And you're making little circles. Bringing those shoulder blades together. Big circles with your shoulder blades. Imagining that rotation in that ball and socket joint. Breathing. Good job. All right, we're doing door openers next. So stay in this posture. We're bringing our arms parallel in front of us, and then we are opening out to the side, imagining that our upper arms are an extension of our collarbones going straight out, just straight out, not coming back, right? And we're not throwing our shoulders back. We're not flaring our ribs. It's a gentle movement. Be gentle with your body. Keep those ribs down. Imagine someone on either side of you just like gently pulling your arms out to the side. Or, hey, look at this. I got the broom. You have a broomstick for collarbones, and they're going straight out to the side. Not bending backward. Opening that chest. Again, let's do this at like 20, 30%. Good. All right, go ahead and take off that band. We're going to do a piriformis stretch to finish it off. So have your chair, and we're going to sit And bring that left ankle over that right knee. Nice tall spine and hinge forward. I know I myself, when I think about working out, I tend to think that I need to be going at 100% at all times. Even, and I think a lot of that is almost a little bit of that scarcity mindset too, where it's like, I don't have much time. I need to go at as hard as I can while I have the time. And a lot of these muscle groups that we are working on right now at this moment work at about that 20 to 30% level. Go ahead and switch legs. And so once you get above that, you're no longer working those stabilizing muscles. You're starting to work those type A muscles that like to take over for us when we do those big, huge 100% movements. And so these movements, even though we are working at kind of a lower level, are extremely valuable because they help us to work on those muscles that are going to help us on a daily basis at kind of all the time, right? When we're standing, when we're holding, when we're sitting, right? And those are going to help us in those times so that, the majority of the time our body is being supported by the muscles that need to be doing their jobs at that time. Keep going. Nice deep breath. See if you can go a little bit deeper before we stop. Relax into it. Good. All right, everybody. That was a good full body workout. Good job. I know that wasn't I'm going to start asking you guys at some point in the weeks that you kind of like I said, kind of challenge yourselves every once in a while and try to push yourselves a little bit. That was just a little entry into that. And so I hope it felt good. And I will see you guys tomorrow, either at 9 o'clock or in the recording. We're going to do a release and some review. Okay. Good job today.